morning and welcome to the Herber household. Today's vlog, we are going to Nathan's 9-month appointment. So we are like a week over 9 months, but this was the first appointment they had. So we're gonna take you along today. I'm excited to see our weight. Let's show you our weight and our height. We measured him with the tape measure like last weekend and he's roughly 2.5 feet already, so it'll be interesting to get his like actual measurements. But yeah, I'm gonna take you along. I've got some errands to run this afternoon as well. We've got Rowdy over here struggling to do things one-handed. He is still in his sling for about another week. He gets to take it off next Monday or Tuesday, so he's ready, but it's also, the sling helps remind him that he can't move his arm, and next week when he takes it off, he's a little worried that he's going to overdo it. He's already been overdoing it. This man tries to like lift Nathan, do stuff around the house, which I love him for, but we need him in one piece by the time we have family pictures and we go to Japan, so he needs to take it easy, but he's an overachiever, so he can't. But yeah, so sling for 1 more week. He's doing good though. Baby, come fill him in on your recovery. Come tell him how you're doing. They haven't seen you since like a week post-surgery. I'll raise it for you, I'll raise it.
No, I'm doing good. Shoulder's healing. I got all the other 4 incisions around my shoulder are pretty much healed up and scarring over. And then the main one though, that where they snipped my bicep, the bicep tenodesis is what it's called, and relocated it. That one's a pretty big gouge right here, like right in the crease pretty much. So that's a bit, I can still see stitches and stuff like that, and steri strips are still on there 3 weeks later. So that one hurts a bit. That's what gives me the most trouble. But my bicep doesn't hurt, and it's mainly my shoulder mobility that I'm working on. So I went to physical therapy. I had my first actual appointment for physical therapy yesterday.
And
No, 2 days ago.
He went back to work. He went back to work a week early. Like I said, overachiever here. So, and of course, yesterday was day 1 of work, and he woke up sick. So he needs to keep that to himself.
Yeah.
Well, me and Nathan have been fighting this for like weeks,
You had a
so we
sore
probably
throat
gave
the
it to
other- yeah, you probably, yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Well, yeah, so that's Rowdy's update. Feels like crap, to say the least, because the sickness. So hopefully he just got a worse case than us and this isn't something completely different, and he's gonna share it with me and Nathan. So
Hopefully.
ooh, I'll also show you later
Built his
if I remember.
system.
I got some more stuff in my Amazon order for the laundry room, so it's almost complete, which is actually one of my errands that I need to run later, because I got a laundry basket that had this cute like wood top that I could decorate the top of. It was like a 3 basket organizer, and parts were missing. It's a whole hassle because it's like a third-party seller on Amazon, so I have to mail it back, get reimbursed for the shipping back, then reorder it because they don't ship to Guam for replacement parts. It's like a whole saga, so gonna need to go to the post office for that. Also, let me go show you Nathan's room. That's like a hot mess right now, because there was one night I was nursing him to sleep and there was this dang mosquito that wouldn't leave us alone, and so I yelled for Rowdy, of course, to come kill it. So he came in to try to kill it, and he slapped the wall, not very hard. That makes him sound like he like punched the wall, but he slapped the wall to kill the mosquito and almost went through the wall. There was like this massive, yeah. Say go, Baba. But he got the mosquito, but almost went through the wall in the process. There was like this massive soft spot, so they came, opened up the wall, found what we thought was mold. They wanted to just like, you want me just to patch it up? No. Well, this is my son's room. Like, there's mold possibly in the walls, so Rowdy stopped them from patching up the wall, and they had to get their supervisors out and get a mold testing kit, which I guess it was fungus versus mold. I don't know. Is that not the same thing?
I called them out on it, so it is mold. Fungus is mold.
Yeah, so long story short, now we have to wait for approval from the housing manager to patch the wall. So there's just like garbage bags with like tape up on the wall. I'll have to show you. So that's been like that for like a week. So That's one thing to know about maintenance. I mean, if you've heard our sagas in the past, this isn't the first thing we've dealt with our house. You have to be on top of them or they will never call you back. You'll deal with the problem. So let me show you what his bedroom looks like right now. So this is what it looks like. This tape doesn't want to stay on the wall, so it keeps peeling off, but it's taped up with a giant garbage bag. It's already coming off the wall, but you can see like all of that, and there were ants and whatnot, but yeah. The never-ending saga of the Herber household. I'll insert a picture right here of like the pictures that I took. I think I only got one of the mold looking spots, but Rowdy got a couple, so I'll insert them here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I don't know, I tried to get them to come out today. Well, Rowdy did. Rowdy called them yesterday to come out today to fix it since I'm off for Nathan's appointment. And yeah, they told us they had to get the housing manager to approve it, yada yada yada. So who knows when that'll be fixed, but I'll take you along. We're gonna go get coffee before going to the appointment, and then whatever else the day takes. So stay tuned. All right, we secured the goods. I got this cute little itty bitty caramel frappuccino. Pretty disappointed though. We're lacking in the Starbucks department because I don't even have caramel drizzle on top, but it tastes pretty similar to a caramel frappuccino. Rowdy got this coconut candy cold brew coffee. You wanna try it? Yeah, let's try it. And we are on the way. It took about 20 minutes to get coffee, so we were like spot on the money with time. And Nathan is probably gonna fall asleep in the back because I was holding him in the coffee shop. It was pretty packed, so I didn't vlog in there, but he was like snuggling up in my arms, which means he's tired. So hopefully he'll fall asleep and he'll have a short little power nap before we go in to the doctor's. Hi, big boy. Papa's filling out forms.
Does your baby drink water, juice, or formula from a cup while you hold it?
These forms are very, very specific.
What kind of cup?
Rowdy overanalyzes these things.
And what kind of cup are they talking about?
What was the question?
Does your baby drink water, juice, or formula from a cup while you hold it? Is that like
No.
an open cup?
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
I tried that one time. He was not having it. Oh, wow.
Yes, he does.
Yay! He's so smart. Yay, 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 yay. He is roughly 21.5 pounds and roughly 2.5 feet. So right on the margin for where we measured him for. You crazy boy.
What? Don't you throw my wallet back there. I don't think I can get it back. Here. I don't think I can get my wallet back from there.
Oh, you pissed
I know you don't like it. I know. Papa's bad. Papa's a bad guy. Here you go. I'll play with that one. Throw Mama's back there.
He's a nice guy. I've seen him a couple times.
Not stressful though.
In and out.
I know. Ooh, there's a cute shirt. Search that dude.
You want to sit down? Whatever, we're gonna put you down. are home now. Rowdy just left for work, and I figured I would just update you guys about the doctor's appointment. So it was his 9 months. I don't know, anyone else just see a doctor and then they just rub you the wrong way, and I feel like this is how this doctor is. He is a very smart doctor, I'll give him that, but he has really poor bedside manner, and some of the way he talks and the actions that he does almost come off as dismissive. So for example, Nathan over the weekend, you guys probably saw last month, he went to the hospital for the 104 temp, did a full panel, nothing. Well, again on Saturday he had 101. He woke up with a fever. Yeah, you telling me we're sick? Were you sick? Not acting like himself, super fussy again. We gave him Tylenol and Motrin every 3 hours, 4 hours. I have to go back and look. But you know, we rotated on and off, and it finally, you know, went away, and then he woke up the next day and he was good. But you know, fevers again, so we were asking about that, and he's also been pulling on his ears a ton. So I just wanted to rule out the fact that it could be like an ear infection or something. And he told us like, oh, it's very, very slim chance that he could have an ear infection. The way that their tubes are, you know, developing, I couldn't even see the eardrum even if he had an ear infection. So he didn't even bother to look in his ears. And I guess in my opinion, like, just look in his ears, just double check. Because it's not 100% that like developmentally, because he didn't say like, oh yeah, it's a for sure thing. Like there are cases where you can see in the ear. And so, and I know because I work at a child development center, I see kids come in and they have to have clearance letters and whatnot. And I've seen kids get diagnosed under a year with an ear infection. And he's 3 months away, 2.5 months away from being 1. So I feel like he just brushed that off. And then again, Nathan has had this lump in his left leg, right leg, one of his legs, and we were pretty positive that it had to do with when he got his shots. Sometimes there's like a nodule that can develop in the muscle, but he had it for a month and a half, 2 months after his shots. And so I just kind of wanted him to look at it just to rule out that it, you know, and tell us like, yes, that's from getting his shots. He again didn't even bother to look. He was just like, oh yeah, that can be there from shots for months. Like didn't even look. And so I feel like as a mom, like, yeah, advocating for your child, like, yeah, it could be a nodule from a shots, but you know what, like, it could be, like, not saying my child has cancer or anything like that, but there are the rare cases that it's something more. And like, yeah, chances are slim, but there are the cases. And so like, I feel like advocating as a mom, I have to advocate a lot. I also feel like the corpsman was talking about brushing his teeth, and that's something that we didn't know we were supposed to be doing yet. I don't know, we're new parents. And he uses like his like shark brush and his banana, but we've never done fluoride, so they were asking us about fluoride. And the corpsman, you know, brought up some good points. And then the doctor didn't even talk to us about it. He was just like, oh yeah, you can get an appointment set up. They're like 5 months out, so if you wanted to start setting that up. But like didn't talk to us about anything regarding that, because the corpsman talked about how they could prescribe fluoride, and then he didn't even talk about it or prescribe us anything. And of course, like, in the moment, you wish you would have said things differently and asked about more things, but you know, you're frazzled in the moment. So that, they also, if you guys have been following our saga, Nathan had his x-rays back at 6 months or shortly after 6 months for his hip dysplasia. They didn't even review anything with like hip dysplasia with us, or like how those results went. And I mean, that was on me, I forgot to ask, but I wish that they would have, you know, seen his file and known that. And I feel like they focus more on Rowdy marked screen time, because Nathan watches like 20 minutes of his Rachel when I'm getting ready in the morning, and they focused more on that. And he did say, you know, after we followed up and explained what it was, he was like, that's probably not going to hurt. And where he's at developmentally, he doesn't show any signs of developing autism, because screen time can cause autism. But I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. This is just me venting to you guys. We saw you. One moment. You okay? Come here. Come here. We saw Dr. Richmond at Pediatrics at Naval Hospital Guam. And yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, we've seen him before, and he comes off, the first time I ever saw him, he was very knowledgeable, very good. The second time was when Nathan had to go for an ER visit to be cleared to go back to daycare, and he did seem kind of like, you know, quick and kind of just dismissive. And then today just kind of reconfirmed that. And it felt like we were just another number, if that makes sense, like in, out. And this is his 9th-month appointment, so it was for like where he's at developmentally, but you're also there to answer any other questions that we have. So I don't know, me ranting, me venting, that's just how I feel. He's doing good developmentally. He's, like I said, 2.5 feet, almost 22 pounds, so he's a big boy. He's hitting all the milestones, so we don't really have to worry about things like that. But I don't know, am I overreacting, mamas? Like, let me know in the comments down below, like, am I overreacting? Because I feel like I'm ranting, but I don't know, just mama bear here. But we are gonna spend the rest of the day, I think we're gonna go outside. I have the rest of the day off since his appointment was in the morning. I'd like to just, whenever he has an appointment, I don't like to have to try to like balance that and work. I like to just take the day off, take him to his appointment, and then spend the rest of the day together. So I think we're gonna go outside and play with this water table because this morning it was rainy. I knew it as soon as I wore shorts and put sandals on. It always happens that way. But the sun ended up coming out by the time we got done at the hospital. So yeah, you wanna go play out with your water table? We haven't got to do that in a while. But yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. What you think? Could say hi to our friends? Say hi, Hobo fam. What's that? You got your Mickey brush? You gonna brush your hair? Oh no. You gonna brush mama's hair? Oh, that's so nice. Just not hit mommy with it. Oh, good job. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. Oh, so smart. Oh my goodness. I just opened this to get the hose out. Ah. He's taking over. Gross.
Silver dollars and champagne for the trouble. It's the t-shirt in the backseat of your car. Head down just like your father taught you. Stick around when the walls start to fall. Good God, has anybody noticed you? Sat at the table and you listened to her scream. I know we've had a few too many. I'm not sure what to believe. Beauty queens and rock and rollers, crystal glasses, Coca-Cola. Nice to meet ya, nice to know ya. Better have listened to all that they told ya.
Does that feel good? You playing in the water? Splish splash.
They took notes and put you on a pedestal. I'm Simon, I'm on my knees.
You wanna come over here?
Why are you so quiet, darling? Don't.
So we came inside so Nathan could take a nap, and then Rowdy got home, and it was the end of his nap, and I looked up and it was torrential downpouring outside. Did not see that coming. If you saw the last clip, it was like super sunny and perfect out, but it torrential downpoured. So I had to like give Nathan to Rowdy and book it outside to get all our towels and everything out of the torrential downpouring rain, my flooding of a backyard. So there was that. But I figure I will go ahead and show you the laundry room like I promised earlier, and then I will probably sign off the vlog here. So let's take you to the laundry room and show you the little details that we did. Huh. So I'm loving how it is turning out. I'm not sure what I showed you guys already, but I got these hung. This is the lost socks and the little mom's tip jar. I've got this mounted on the wall now with the ironing board, and then my pretty shelves. And then in the mail yesterday, I got these organizational little bins to hold all our reusable bags and then just like random things, dryer sheets, laundry detergent and stuff. I got this little holder to put all of the pads for our electric mop. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it that way because I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger and it's a little bit of a tight fit. Let me show you guys a better angle. Here's this. Sorry, holding Nathan at the same time. I really, really like this shelf that I got. I'll try to link everything down below if I remember. I did order the new laundry bin, but like I said, it came missing parts, so that is a work in progress. And then this shelf, oh, give it a second. And those are our turtles we painted at a sip and paint. And then this drying rack station, I want to get a little magnetic thing to go there that holds all the hangers. So yeah, that is some of the updates. Nothing else changed over there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, what else I should add to the space. I feel like it just looks so much better. Oh, and I got the sign up there too. I don't know if I showed you guys that. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up this Hanging with the Herbers vlog. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy following along on our journey. We are a military family, a working spouse. Well, we're both working and living life overseas. So don't forget to like this video, leave us a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another Hanging with the Herbers video again. Bye guys, see you next Friday for another one. Thank you.